This is the first of two autobiographical comedy movies about a comedian dealing with his father. And this is one from comedian Sebastian Maniscalco. Yes, there are two. For whatever reason, Hollywood makes meteor movies hitting the earth in twos, volcano movies in twos, and for some reason, stand-up comedians dealing with their fathers in movies in twos. This one is called About My Father.
You know what? That won't be the first time that's happened.
Yeah, this is true too. This is from comedian Sebastian Maniscalco. Robert De Niro is playing his father in sort of a Meet the Parents reversal, where he's taking his father to meet the potential future in-laws, and he's worried about his parents, or his dad, embarrassing him in front of wealthy potential future in-laws.
White bread.
Yes. Very traditional power structure. Wealthy. He plays a man of Italian descent from an immigrant family, and a very blue-collar means in this film. And so you get a sort of Meet the Parents in reverse scenario going on here. But overall, it looks like a lot of fun. It doesn't look like it's going to be trying to change the world or do anything controversial other than just an hour and a half of fun. I'm not huge on Sebastian Maniscalco in terms of knowing a ton about him as a comedian. I've seen him, pop up here and there as a supporting actor. He does fine, but I think this is really the first time where I'm getting a chance to see Sebastian Maniscalco as a lead actor, telling his story, playing himself in the movie, because they are the Maniscalcos. Interesting all the way across the board. Fingers crossed. Love seeing Robert De Niro go back to the comedy roles. So all of that is why About My Father is number 8 on my May list.
I steered away from this one because it was it felt like a little, it's like, okay, I don't want to, I'm a crusty old Italian guy. I just didn't feel like seeing the shtick. I think this one for me, Brian, was you know what? I'll wait until this is on streaming. I'm not going to spend money on that thing. Actually, who knows? I might not spend money on half these movies. I'm rather cheap, but I got to admit, I didn't see enough where I'm like, oh, this is going to be different to hook me in. But who knows? So, assuming you'll be checking it out in theaters, maybe one of your 1 minute reviews, like immediate reactions, will change my mind.
And maybe
that's what I'll look forward to. Your reaction video.
Assuming I do see this on Memorial Day weekend, there's so much coming out in the month of May. It's not superheroes blowing each other up. It's not a war movie. It's not an Oscar-winning drama. It's just a comedy. And part of it, too, is comedies the last several years have, studio-level comedies have kind of suffered a little bit. And it seems like comedies have been driven to streaming services with minuscule budgets, which obviously comedies and horror films, you don't necessarily need to see a huge budget in a film, but it's always nice to support a what looks like a funny comedy coming out in theaters. So yeah, it may very well be one that is worth waiting until streaming, waiting until VOD. But it does look like a lot of fun, and it's always good to see Robert De Niro play the comedian role in a film. So,
like I said, you know what? I'm looking forward to your 1 minute review, because heck, one can have their mind changed. Sometimes you're just in the mood for, I want to go out and I want to see something light, and I don't want to be bombarded. I don't want to be overwhelmed with so much eye candy that I'm like, I'm more wound up when I came out of the theater. So who knows?
For all of us that love movies like Meet the Parents, can you name a single comedy that's maybe not family friendly, but family familiar at least? Of the last
family oriented.
Yeah, of the last 10 years, that is one of those studio level comedies that you would really recommend, that really sticks out in your mind. When you're talking about comedies, like meet parents, and there just really hasn't been that many of them in recent years. So
Yeah.
I'm, fingers
Yeah, the
crossed.
business is changing.
Yeah, it's a changing business model, but hopefully this will be a good one to put out there.